Thank you for the host, Amy. I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes trying to get this update data to go through, and it's Eventually this will go through. I mean, if not, alright, you know what? Wow, that seemed to work, actually. I don't... Okay, that worked, I guess. Said opening the home menu would break it, but I guess not. Alright, let's see. Did we get any new balls? No, we didn't. Anyway, speaking of the balls, Red Shirt and Neo Apparati are down to level 1, and I'm still lowering this Firstborn down to level 1, I think. We've also got a level 99 Firstborn that I'm going to save for later because I've recently come across what I like to call the God Killer build, which essentially demolishes everything in the game in a single turn. So I can't wait to build that. Anyway. I saved. Everyone's up to level 28. Which is far higher of a level than I meant to be for this, but whatever, it's fine.
You're a tough customer, all right. Let's see how you handle a double dose. 2 swords for 2 bullets. Not bad. Not bad at all. I hope you've got a third arm somewhere.
What?
Anisama! Look out! Ah!
Yoko!
3 shots is quite a handful, huh? Let's see what you can do it for! Close your eyes and say goodnight, Danny boy!
Hold it right there! All right, we've closed ground on her!
Good luck getting a shot off now. Huh, what? You think just 'cause we're up close and personal you got me by the short hairs already?
Well, yeah.
Why don't you take a closer look at my little friend? This ain't your average pig sticker, Pally. I call it a gun cleaver. In other words, your plan's moot, you lousy Utes. What in the... My asterisk is the Hawkeye. Close range or long, Amy's got your number. Now who's ready for a bruising?
I still love her.
Amy Matchlock, the Silver Sniper, holder of the Hawkeye asterisk. And when I'm through with you, you're gonna have more holes than a bagel shop.
I honestly don't know. Like, I noticed that too, but yeah. I like her speech patterns, but I think whoever did her audio kind of fucked it up a bit. Of course, it could also just be the way it's coming through on a stream, because, you know, 3DS sound quality is garbage. You wanna leave? Anyway. Oh, right, she has that. Well, fuck me. Alright, well, I'm gonna start off by casting a Cure Mist on us. Because she's just gonna... Ow! God, that hurts. Oh, I forgot to charge up my specials before this fight. Fuck me. Alright.
You've got some chutzpah, I'll give you that. Not like the wimps I'm used to fighting. But I'm warning you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Cheer me on, will you, darling? You!
Yes?
Cheer me on too, won't you?
I
Quit babbling like a freaking baby and just cheer the girl on, will ya? Yeah, you.
Magnolia, she is the best. She can get us out of this mess.
Parfait! That got my blood pumping. Thank you, you. Now that's a good boy.
I love how... Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah! I love how Amy just... She's just so supportive of... Like, she's such a fucking romantic nut that it's like, oh, I'm trying to kill these guys, but, like, they're still in love. I can give them that. It's adorable. Anyway, let's see. What do we got? Wild toss. Throw weapons to attack all enemies. How many weapons can I throw? Little boot jack. Yeah, let's throw our Moonglaive at her. I actually don't know if Trample will do... I still don't know if Trample does more or less damage depending on my HP. It always says damage, deal damage per... I'm gonna look that up real fast. Hold up. Bravely, second, Trample. Charioteer. Trample. Deal crushing blow. It deals more damage the closer your HP is to maximum. Okay. So I want more HP. Perfect. And I'm just gonna trample the fuck out of her. Withering Wave. I want to save that. He still has Pierce Default on, which isn't great. Physical defense up. Yeah, I'm gonna use Grand Strike. What kind of cat is it again? I have White Wind, actually. I don't know how fast Edea is compared to her, though. Speed 28. Do we know her speed? Speed 30, yeah. If she attacks someone, she's gonna kill them regardless. I'm not gonna bother with that. Absorb speed. Deal 8 hits worth of damage and reduce... Hold on. Grand Strike. And with Perforator. Oh, she can't attack this turn. That's right. Oh, fuck me. I forgot. Well, that's perfect then. Resistance. Evade. Target speed. Magic. Fuck. My Astral Magic is garbage. Though, this might not help, but I could cast an evasion boost Mist. Or would Mist work, or should I just go for Blast? I might just go with Blast and see how it goes. That'll lower physical defense. Never mind, it can lower physical defense. Oh, that lowered the physical defense. That'll make Trample do more damage, hopefully. Ouch! That critical, though. Okay, now she can attack. Oh, glad that hit you. Alright. Withering Wave. Fire. Cure on you. I don't know if White Wind's gonna help, but we'll try it. Speed Boom, Blast. Let's see if we can get this off first. The Speed Boom is gonna go off first. Okay, now we're faster than her.
Here I go!
Perfect. Perfect. Now Sweet Fire, we cast Fire Hammer on her. Ooh, that's some damage. Crit. Ooh. Alright. All the foam. Ouch. Hack and slash. And you know what? I'm just gonna go for that.
Here goes nothing!
800, and she's poisoned. Oh, I should have gone for the transport. We don't do as much. Again. What, you just noticed the pun in her name? Yeah, a lot of the asterisk holders have names like that. Alright, Pure Dart, Ia. Still have speed up with ability, astral magic, physical boom, blast, physical attack, dart, realize, better. So much damage, I love it. Alright, I'm gonna go all out. Close, Magnolia. You, let's just go with 2 fire darts. The 2 white wings. Boom, blast, make sure we go first. Ah, it's not enough. That white wind will come off. Oh, she has more pierce. Oh, wonderful. Alright, well, I can just perforate her. Alright, there we go.
Oh, they got me. They freaking got me. I'm sorry, darling. I blew it. Just like me to disappoint you. Oh, darling, I'm going far away now, but my heart is with you. Forever and ever.
I might just not... Oh, I turned experience off, didn't I? Whoops. I might just not be following, but I'm not sure why your name correlates to getting called Hawkeye. Maybe I just don't understand where you're coming from. Anyway, we unlocked the Hawkeye asterisk.
Are you all right?
Oh.
Oh, the pain.
Okay.
The unbearable, intolerable pain. Minister Yu, all things must pass, and it seems our time has come. While our time together was but a fleeting moment, you served us true. We shall remember you, always.
Yoko!
Pay no mind to my sister's theatrics. Her wound is little more than a scratch. A nice hot bath, and she will be fine.
A bath?
The hot springs in Unohana are known for their many and myriad healing properties. A good bath, and Yoko will be back to her spirited self in no time.
I could use a bath myself. That settles it. Off to Unohana we go.
Now, the question is, who do we make the Hawkeye for right now? Because neither Magnolia nor Edea are really using their Fencer asterisks. Like, I don't have any reason to use them. So, it's either Magnolia or Edea. And personally, I think Magnolia would benefit from it more. Because these are moves we can also just use while not using the Hawkeye. So, like, I could use Sidewinder, which the damage you deal will raise with the number of offensive actions taken in a given turn. For each damage, multiply. Yeah, see, I could just use any one of these, and it will still work, even if I'm not using a gun, which is funny, but... So yeah, Magnolia, we will give Hawkeye. We're going to change her ability back to Warfare, though. And now I need to find her better weapons. Apparently, the Hawkeye can use axes, but what we really want to find are rifles, firearms, which I don't know if you can triple wield. Buy items? No. That's off. Alright, let me turn my experience back on, because that was a blunder. Turn that off while I was grinding, because I wanted to get some job points, and, Anyway. I could actually just go kill one of those balls and level up, Hawkeye a little bit. Also, I found out that I'm dumb, and the reason none of these shops are open is because you have to make it nighttime. Play with the dog until nighttime. Now the shops are open, which makes no sense, but whatever. Alright, so what do we got? So this. I don't know if these are two-handed weapons. Let me buy one and see. It is, but can I equip another one is the question. Let me equip my stingers again. Oh, I had defenders equipped, never mind. Oh, I just straight up can't equip the gun in my second hand. Alright, well then I guess I should buy an axe for her. War axe. I guess we're buying a war axe. Maybe I can hold two guns once I get quad wheeled. Alright, perfect. These fucking dual wield guns, let's go. Now there is something we need to do before going to Unohana, which is this asterisk quest over here that I completely ignored last time because I just wanted to go kill Amy. That sounds bad out of context. Don't quote that. And I remember which asterisk this is, and this is one of the ones that I had a lot of trouble debating with myself over.
Granddad! Come on! Hurry!
Rush about headlong like that, and you may just take a tumble.
Wow! It's just like I remember!
Is it really now? You were only wee high when we left, you know. I feared you might forget this place.
No way! I could never forget this smell. But it kinda smells like a dog now.
Oh, the old place hasn't had anyone to look after it in quite some time. The posts and floorboards are all warped. Oh, and look up there! Even the roof is coming down.
Yeah, neat! We can see the stars at night!
From today, this little place will be our home again. I'm not getting any younger. Even if I take the boat out, I won't be able to bring in the catch I used to. We'll have to tighten our belts on some nights. I hope you understand.
Uh-huh. I want to live here again, where we all live together. Mom and Dad and you and me. I'll help out lots and work really hard, and you won't have to, okay?
I bet you would. You sure know how to warm an old man's heart. Let's give it our all.
Oh, such passion, such fire and vigor, they move me so. I fear I may be overcome with tears. Stop! I am not a rat girl. Please, in what world could you mistake such a gentleman as this for the lowly rat?
Arutus Profiteur, Merchant of Death, holder of the Merchant Asterisk. This charlatan chairman was up to no good in Ansheim until Idia and her friends blew his money-making schemes out of the desert. While his ample coffers used to do all the talking, he now finds himself in the red, struggling to rebuild his fortunes. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Who are you? And what are you doing here, huh? This is our house.
Yes, yes! Oh, I know! I've been waiting here so very long for your return, yes?
What's going on here? Stop harassing these poor, innocent people!
Oh, if it isn't Idia. Perhaps you need a refresher on what harassment looks like.
Holly White, the sadistic healer, holder of the White Mage Asterisk. She worked briefly alongside Idia when they served together in the Eternian Sky Knights. Despite her role as a healer, she has a streak of sadism a mile wide and seems in little hurry to relieve the pain of her allies.
I just want to point out that sounds like several of the healers in RFC. Not calling anyone out specifically. That's eerily similar to a lot of healers we all know, and I love it.
By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Indeed! This is negotiation, not harassment. I was in the act of kindly explaining to this old man the ways of the business world. Then in comes rushing this violent woman. So nearly was a deal sealed and you dashed the whole thing to pieces. Fa!
Deal? Negotiations? It looked like plain old swindling from where I stand. Arutus Profiteur, you are a filthy, scheming robber baron.
Robber baron? What slander! and from the sadistic white mage, Holly White.
Push me again and you'll find yourself under the heel of my boot, you little rat!
Oh!
See? Frightful woman. Oh, even the most beautifully framed points cannot withstand such noisome interruptions. I shall retreat for now, for dignity's sake. But I suggest you consider my offer, old man.
Where do you think you're going?
Research, preparation, there is so much to do. I bid you all ta-ta for now.
Don't you dare leave me behind! I haven't finished with you yet, Ratface!
Oh, wait a second, you two! Oh, geez, they're already gone.
What in the world was that all about? Negotiations about what?
He said he had an interest in this place.
This crumbling old shack? But why?
Shack, eh? I suppose that is what it must look like. This is our home.
Oh, beg your pardon.
I was born to a long line of fishermen. This house has belonged to our family for generations, as has the bounty of this bay. But when my son and his wife lost their lives in the war, I took their daughter and fled for safer shores. When I received word that the war had ended, my granddaughter and I hastened back here. We arrived just days ago, only to find...
That strange little man going hee in the corner. Ugh. And what did he have to say?
Once he heard that the house belonged to us, he told us to sell it to him and leave.
He wants you to abandon your home? What value could it hold for him?
If you were to believe him, he claimed that it was for the good of the nation. Then we were interrupted by that miss in white. As the man spoke his piece, she flew into a frightful rage. She seized him by the lapels and shook him about like a limp fish, threatening him with some colorful language. More talk about us leaving this place, and more quarreling, my poor granddaughter crying. Honestly, my mind is a whirl from it all.
I think I've got the picture. Now I know for sure that those two were causing you trouble. It looks like I'll have to find out for myself what they're up to. Wait here, Gramps. We'll be back.
Alright, well... the fuck? I guess so.
You? What's up with the folded arms and furrowed brow?
I have 4 potions here. The other day, I realized that an old one had become mixed up with the newer ones, so I put a sticker on it, but...
It came off?
You got it. Nowhere to be found.
So, what's the problem? Who cares if one is older than the others? Ugh, I do for one. Have you tried sniffing them?
Yeah, but I can't tell any difference. Maybe it doesn't matter.
But what if it made you sick? Like in the middle of a battle?
Ah, good point, sir. Maybe we should just throw them all away.
You can't do that! Didn't your parents teach you not to waste resources? Mine did. Like, all the time.
Yes, I know, but... Whoa! Idia!
That is sweet. All right, everyone. Follow my lead. 1 flask for each of you. Come on, no complaints. 1, 2, 3, down the hatch.
Ugh, so bitter.
Oops, looks like poor you got the short straw. Here, let me give you a remedy.
Mine's bitter too.
Mine too. Like old leaves. Idia? That makes no sense. You must be tasting them wrong. See? Completely sweet. It's fruity on the tongue with a mellow aftertaste and a hint of... Oh, I need a remedy! Remedy!
So much for not wasting resources.
Well, better now than in battle, I guess.
I'm going to bed.
You kind of deserve that one, Idia. You really deserve that one. Alright. The more I think about it, the more I'm debating. I might as well do it. That's fine. Alright, let's kill a red shirt. Because I want some JP to increase Hawkeye faster. By the way, Merry Christmas. I have no idea what the fuck this thing is supposed to be, but it exists. Sorry, friend. Holy shit! I hate these balls so much. Why? Why does it give me that much? Alright, whatever. Well, there's our grinding for the stream, I guess. Level 5 Hawkeye already. I hate balls. They're so dumb. Alright, well, what did we just get? We got absorb magic damage. Recover HP equal to 25% of the damage taken from a magic attack. That's for Magnolia. We now have Maverick, Warhead, Condor, and Harpoon. Enhance your physical attacks to ignore the target's physical defense. Enhance your physical attacks so the damage is not mitigated by the default stat, and instead deals 1.5 times the normal damage to defaulting foes. Lasts for 10 turns? Are you kidding me? Oh god. Warhead, imbue your weapon with the element of your choice, increasing the damage it deals by an amount equal to the spell's power. Hey, remember how much I loved Spellfencer in the last game? Welcome to Spellfencer, because Spellfencer isn't in the game. That ability to augment your weapons with spellfencing is now just an ability you get with Hawkeye, and it's so destructively broken. Alright, everybody test that out.
It seems this town is faring better than I might have feared. Let us see. Where to start?
Just what are you trying to do here?
Research, of course. Market research. I must know what it is this country's people want and what they have to sell. Ah, it is you. You came rushing after me?
Of course we did. What are you really after? Trying to run those two out of their home?
Trying to line his own pockets, no doubt. This little rat doesn't think of anything else.
Indeed I do not! Money, 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 and nothing could fill me with more joy. Hey, wait a minute.
Holly!
It's obvious this money grubber thinks there's some profit to be made from that shack.
Well, that I cannot deny.
What could you possibly gain from deceiving that family? Be careful with your words, or this world will soon have one less rat in it.
Deceive, you say? You do not flatter me. I only sought to include them in a little venture that would earn us all a pretty pig.
And what kind of venture would that be exactly?
Oh, I hope you're prepared for this, girl. I intend to buy up all the land around that inlet and turn a neat little profit in the process.
You want to buy up the entire inlet? That's quite ambitious.
That inlet connects this country to the world, the east to the west, and it will be the biggest port of trade anywhere when I am done with it.
So that's why. And now you're researching what products this nation has to offer.
Indeed I am! Not that this is going as quickly as I should hope.
Oh? Ran into some trouble, did you?
It seems there are more people in this country than I expected who claim to have fond memories of that inlet.
You'd have to do a great deal of construction, wouldn't you? To transform it into a real harbor. Filling shallows, regrading the cliffs.
I have tried over and over to convince them, but some cling quite stubbornly to their objections. Exhibit A.
Oh, aye! That inlet is blessed with the best scenery. Developing a natural wonder like that?
Lavash! His teeth! They flew!
As long as I've still got breath in me, I'll never allow you to turn that place into some grimy, grungy port.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you, lad.
Yes, yes, yes! You can say that again. Reclaiming a beautiful site like that inlet for a smelly old port. It's a travesty!
So it seems. Was that what you're here for, Profiteur? To let everyone rail at you?
Let them say what they wish. For my next errand, I think I shall take in the sights at the Eisen Bridge.
Sure you're not headed on a fool's errand?
We shall see who is a fool in the end, hmm? Ta-ta!
So Profiteur is trying to buy up that whole area to develop the inlet into a port. But what about you, Holly? Why are you so set on keeping his hands off that old house?
Do you even need to ask? Sometimes I wonder if there's anything at all between those two ears of yours. Surely everyone loves their childhood home, no matter how humble it may be. Did you even look at that girl's face? That naive, honest yearning. I felt like I was looking at myself as a child.
Come again?
What would you do then? An old man and his granddaughter, scarred from their losses during the war, and about to start a new life together in their old home. And here comes some speculator to force them out, all because he thinks there might be some profit to be made.
Sure, I understand all that. I just don't understand it coming from you. No,
I suppose you wouldn't.
See, Amy, the sad thing is, while I agree more with Holly, White Mage is significantly more useful than Merchant. And that's the real sad part about this sub-event, and why I hate it so much. Oh boy. Oh, the fox is here again.
The devastation is even worse than I expected.
This place is always a site of conflict. During the Civil War, and now again.
Of course, it is this country's major thoroughfare.
Such places are always the first to be targeted in war, desperately fought over until all is laid to waste.
I have seen what I came to see. Onward, onward!
Already? What about your research?
Look at this bridge, girl! The picture is worth 1,000 words.
Hey, wait!
Well, that was fast. Hey, Foxy. Yeah, so let's rest in a tent, because I like these scenes.
Next up, Unohana, land of hot springs.
You seem awfully excited. What's the deal?
I just love visiting new lands. I can't wait to see what awaits us. Every nation in Luxembourg is so unique, you know? No place is like any other. Eternia's cold and covered in snow. Harina's blisteringly hot and dry.
It's not like that on the moon?
I'm afraid not. Everywhere you go, it looks the same, feels the same.
Huh, that's hard to imagine.
That's why I love visiting new places here in Luxembourg. Which reminds me, there's something that particularly caught my interest, alarmingly so.
Alarming? That sounds ominous.
Cuisine régionale, local cuisine.
I don't get it. What's so alarming?
Each place we go has its own unique dishes, and everyone I've tried has been unbearably delicious.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
How did the people of Luxembourg come up with so many ingredients and methods and styles? On the moon, it would be unimaginable.
Well, location plays a big role. Like if you're close to the sea, or if you live in a dry place, or in the mountains. Then there are differences in religion and culture, too.
Even when people from different places use the same ingredients, they end up making something that tastes completely different. Some cultures have no problem eating food that spoils quickly, while others have taboos against it. Some countries use lots of spices and pickled vegetables, but in other places, religion dictates that you can only eat fresh food.
So it really is different everywhere.
So do you see my problem? I cannot rest until I've tried every dish!
Huh. This adventure might take longer than we thought.
It was in Eisen that I realized what I had to do. The stark landscapes there remind me of the moon, you see.
Really? Eisen looks like the moon?
A little bit. Anyway, I remember wondering what sort of food they would serve in town. I was salivating at the prospect. That's when I realized I was in love with this world's food and simply had to sample it all.
Well, you sold me. Let's head for Unohana. If Magnolia loves food that much, who are we to deny her?
Not you, Idia. That's for sure.
We'll head there eventually, you know, once we're done getting our next asterisk. Oh, we're going back over here, I guess. Man, I can't remember which of these two I got the first time playing through the game. I think I actually went with Merchant last time, because I wanted more money for weapons and shit.
Oh, I see. Yes, indeed. And?
What are you doing?
Huh? Research, obviously. And it is going well. So if you would kindly butt out.
Huh. Nothing at all from Eisen Bridge. Everyone hates your plans. Oh yeah, going great. I can tell.
Do I detect a hint of sarcasm? Tell me, young man, what is this country most lacking?
What is it not lacking? It's a barren waste, thanks to the volcanoes, and you think all those wars helped? Take a look at the bridge. People, produce, nothing can get across there. Whether it's growing crops or mining for ore, the labor shortage makes any enterprise hopeless. Materials, money, manpower, motivation. There's nothing we aren't lacking around here.
A vicious spiral.
But before, everyone said...
That is the difference between old men without long left and young men who must now make their way in the world.
One stuck living in the past, and the other looking to the future.
From my observations, it seems that the Eisen Bridge will not be operational for quite some time. So, if the roads over land are close to you, why not turn your eyes to the sea,
Like developing a trade port in the inlet? Yeah, that would really get things moving. Other countries would be clamoring for our jewels and the fruits of our mining.
And people flocking to the new port from overseas would take care of your pesky labor shortage,
C'est vrai. The little man with the funny accent has a point.
I know some fellas who'd be right on board with something like this. Will you come talk to them?
Most gladly. I will explain everything from the ground up. Call everyone you can think of.
Hold it right there. Aren't you getting ahead of yourself? You say it's for the nation's economy, but that doesn't mean that those two... Huh! The old man from the shack? What are you doing all the way out here? And looking like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, it's you! Please, have any of you seen my granddaughter?
Whatever's the matter, sir?
This note. I found it this morning.
I'm going to work in Heartschild so we can stay in our house.
No way! That little girl left all on her own?
What sort of work does she hope to find?
Oh, I know that girl. She was going around everywhere asking for a job. I told her in this economy, the best she'll find is hunting for scrap ore in the Mithril mines. Wait, you don't think... She wouldn't. You don't think she really went to the mines?
What have you done? My poor girl!
Didn't the Mithril mine run dry 2 years ago?
I sure thought so.
Well, yes, but recently it has begun producing mithril again. It is only the scantest amount, but in terms of economic recovery, that is what you call a mithril opportunity.
You don't care about anything, do you? Just so long as you turn a profit.
Shut it! That is all this country has right now. What else can these people do, huh? Yes? Go on, tell me your grand scheme.
My plan is not to leave a little girl wandering alone in that hellish maze. I'm going after her.
Come on, everyone. We have to hurry.
Well, that's unfortunate. If I recall, the Mithril mines are just up north. Are we even able to get over there? We should, yeah, because this is down now. I forgot how long this sub-event is, I'm not gonna lie.
Pull yourself together.
They said the job paid well, but no one said anything about monsters.
Fool, you can't make money if you're dead.
Oh no. The new girl doesn't know a thing about mining. She went further in.
No, she can't be!
Holly, wait!
We must hurry as well.
Yeah!
It is nice to see that side of Holly. Wow, she didn't go much further in, did she? No, never mind. I didn't realize those were stairs.
Idia, I haven't seen any sign of her! Where could she be? Where could she have run off to?
Holly?
When I look at that old man and his granddaughter, it's like looking back at myself as a child. After losing both my parents to the Great Plague, it was just me and my grandfather. The crops failed year after year. Finally, my grandfather decided to give up and look for work in the city. He sold the house and the farm, all for my sake. But this is no time to dwell on the past. I have to find that girl!
That's one thing. Oh, fuck you. That's one thing I really like about Bravely Second, as opposed to Bravely Default, is all of these characters that served very little purpose in the first game and were simply there to just be villains have so much more depth to them now. Like, we barely really got to know Holly in Bravely Default unless we did the sub-events.
Idiot, did you find her? I see. She's not here either. She's somewhere in these tunnels, all alone. Alone and afraid. We have to find her, and quickly!
Holly, are you...
When my grandfather and I first moved to the city, everything went so well. We lived in a beautiful house, and I received the best education money could buy. I wanted for nothing, and yet I was alone. My grandfather was consumed with his business. It was like he was another person altogether. A person who had forgotten about me. Then one day, what am I doing, reliving the past here? There's no time to lose!
Holly...
I should make sure that I'm not low on health. Alright, perfect.
I have to hurry. I have to find her. It's no use, Idia. I can't find her anywhere. That poor girl is all alone, with no one to help her, to hold her.
Holly!
When my grandfather died, I was left all alone in that grand, empty, echoing house. The business passed into someone else's hands, and I went back to my childhood home. But there was nothing there. No one. Not a soul was left. Of course, this was years before the Grand Marshal's airship soared through the skies of Eternia. Look, another victim of your vaunted economic recovery.
I wasn't meant to die in a place like this.
Are you all right? Take a deep breath. In, out. Don't strain yourself. Once we get you outside, there will be plenty of fresh air for you to breathe.
Hand him here. I will take him to the entrance.
Money, money, money. All these people risking everything for money. Is that all their lives are worth? Is this the recovery you're dreaming of? Is this the cost of rebuilding a nation? It may not buy feasts and finery, but isn't it better just to live together as long and as happily as you can? For that old man and his granddaughter, isn't a modest life together better than an affluent one apart?
Listen, even I... never mind. We must hurry it.
Both of them have very differing opinions that both make a lot of sense in the grand scheme of things. Which is going to make this decision very, very difficult.
Oh, here she is! Oh, you are well, child. Is there no injuries? Oh, if anything were to happen to the precious granddaughter of a dear business associate. Come, come, let us be gone from this horrible place. I will personally escort you to safety. Come, 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 right this way.
After all this, you still have designs on that old man and his land.
Why would that have changed? My recovery plan will save this country!
How can you even say that after what you put them through?
The girl coming here was not my doing.
Of course it was. You're the one who tried to take her home from her.
Ugh, do not conflate matters. You know, shrieking like that will only give you more wrinkles.
Huh? Say that again? I couldn't hear you over the grinding sound coming from under my heel.
Ow, ow, oh, my foot! Oh, do not twist.
Oh, knock it off, you two! Can't you see you're scaring her? Look, I'll take care of the rest. You two just get out of here! Now! Granddad!
Oh, my sweet child! You're not hurt! Thank heaven! Oh, thank heaven!
Go on now! Shoo!
Huh!
Miss Edea, I will kindly ask you not to say anything beyond your expertise.
Finally.
But what to do? Perhaps we should abandon our home after all.
You mean, just move away to some place we don't even know, Granddad?
Will I even be able to support her in some strange land where I don't know left from right? What should I do? What will be best for my dear girl?
It's a tough choice. Even if it's for the good of the nation, you shouldn't have to give up the home you love, right? But if they do give it up, their war-torn homeland will have the chance to get back on its feet. What would I do in their shoes?
And we are presented with our choice. Do we side with Holly and leave them to their home and simply leave Eisen be? Or do we side with Profiteur, I keep mispronouncing his name, who, in exchange for them leaving their home, will be able to rebuild Eisen and, like he said, get it back on its feet. A dying country is at risk of never being able to recover from this, from the war that was fought 2 years ago. Is it right to sacrifice the lives of two people who just want to live in their old home for the sake of a nation? At the same time, is it really right to selfishly let two people have their home when leaving it could benefit so many other people? Every single sub-event in this game is a decision that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. That's essentially what it boils down to. As much as I don't like Profiteur, these two will find a new home and will continue to live. It's just, it won't be in their own home that they grew up in. And while that can be devastating for a young child, it's better than not being able to support each other later down the line. When her granddad dies, she's not going to be able to pick up the pieces of her life in that old abandoned shack of theirs. Speaking purely metagame though, White Mage is significantly more useful, so fighting Profiteur would be completely worthless.
I think you should sell your land to Profiteur, for your country's sake. I see what Holly's saying, but I just don't think she's right about this one. Take the money that Profiteur is offering, and move to a nice house in Heartschild or somewhere. It's the best thing for you and your granddaughter. Don't you think?
Of course. Surely, you must be right.
Did you just say what I think you said, you bubble-headed naive? Whoa! I just can't let my guard down with you around, can I? I thought you understood, Edea, but you still don't get it, do you? Profiteur's plans for this country's recovery will only make the rich richer and the poor poorer. These two, the workers in this mine, they'll never be able to crawl their way out of poverty. Are you really that blind? Ah, of course. Tell me, how much is that little rat paying you? He's playing you for fools. How clueless can you be?
Oh yeah? About what?
You've heard the rumors floating about the seas these days, right? They say some little rat has been paying visits to the foulest sorts, and he hasn't been going empty-handed either. Pirates, ex-sailors turned mercenary, the scurviest sorts imaginable. And what do you think they're planning? An honest, on-the-up-and-up trading post? Don't make me laugh!
But that would mean... Right, the post will need dock hands, miners. Those rough-and-tumble types would make for a formidable workforce.
Having people like that around would make the seas safe from pirates and boost trade even further.
By developing that inlet as a trade center, this nation might truly flourish again. This girl could look forward to a bright future.
What are you even thinking? And you defile this beautiful spectacle of nature?
Spectacle of nature? Well, that's the first time I've heard anyone describe those lava-caked rocks as a...
Don't interrupt me, old man. Just don't sell your home. Got it? Look, it's for your own sake and your granddaughter's. Don't any of you see that? Why won't you just listen to what I have to say for once, Idia? Oh, I get it. You need more convincing. Then I guess you won't object if I backhand some sense into you! Ugh, why am I wasting my breath? You never got it, and you never will. Then we'll just have to move straight on to discipline. Get out here, girls! These buffoons need a dose of reality. Let's take good care of them! Why am I always surrounded by stubborn oxen? Well, I'll show you how I deal with oxen. You're looking at the former saving grace of the Eternian Sky Knights. White Mage Holly White! Assume the position!
Hey, I remember this. This was the first time we ever fought. She was the first Asterisk holder we ever fought. You know, aside from Barris Lair, but, you know. The sad thing is, what the fuck can a white mage do to us? It's really all that devastating. Oh, I guess you have that. Wow, these things inflict dread? Are you fucking kidding me? Hell nah. Hold up. Ah, damn it. I can only do one. Will innocence work? Oh, damn. That was brutal. Yo, I think Magnolia as a Hawkeye is gonna be real great. I think it's gonna be great. Oh man. Alright. Let's white wind ourselves. Alright, let's Panzerlide, that's what I'm saying that. Let's Panzerlide. Percolator. Cast innocence on ourselves. Man, this is all she can do, and it's so sad. Do we have access to... Nope, no, we don't do the wave yet. Well, in that case, Thunder... Hammer. Hammer.
People should live in a way that suits them. Live above what suits you or below. You'll only end up miserable. I suppose you types born into wealth and privilege will never get it.
Oh, that critical. Yeah, she literally can't do anything to us. This is sad. Yeah, let's use trample with a fucking gun. That works. In fact, I'll just cast physical boon. Nope, not on you. Physical boon on Magnolia. Physical boon on you. Physical boon on Medea. Actually, I got a better idea. Magic Mirror. Blast us. Oh, motherfucker. Oh! All that damage! Fuck this. Oh. God. Magnolia is so busted!
My boys. Grandpa. Why have you all gone and left me?
God, she's so busted. It's great. Magnolia is a force of nature. Alright, good job, team. I can't wait until Magnolia gets quad wheeled. You have no idea how happy quad wheeled like how excited I am for quad wheeled, because that's gonna be so devastating. Alright, so we got White Mage.
Ah! I will not forget this!
Granddad! I was so scared!
There, child. I'm sorry for putting you through such an ordeal. There's no need to worry any longer. I'm going to sell that old house and take you someplace where we can live a fine life.
You're going to sell our house?
If we just give up that house, we'll be able to live an easy life together for the rest of our days.
But that's our home! The home we shared with Mom and Dad!
I know, child. But there's no sense in staying there if it's just gonna lead to more pain and strife.
No! I don't want to leave again! If you want to go on your own!
No, wait, child! Well, I fear you've seen the worst of us now. My.
What is all this? First that sentimental sadist, and then the little girl both go running past me? So you've been convinced to sell the house? Fantastic! I shall owe you for this, Miss Idia. And a professeur always pays his debts.
Thanks, but I didn't do it for you. I did it for the people of this nation.
Now, once we get back to the city, we will have you sign over the deed to that house, and...
I know. But you'd better be sure you can pull this plan off for my granddaughter and all of the children.
You can count on me. You have picked a winning horse in this race, don't you worry.
That reminds me. We had a letter come for you.
Eh? For me? From whom? The former King Kammer the Eighth? What is this? I defaulted on a loan which I had secured using your name. A very large one. So sorry, yours, Kammer. What? That incompetent, pompous! How could he be so reckless? And now, of all times when I need the funds! I am afraid that I have urgent business to attend to. I will have to leave this country for a short while, but fear not, I will return. Now, if you will pardon me, there is a certain metal-clad cad I must be seeing.
I sure hope I made the right call.
Now work can begin on the new trade port, and this nation can get back on the road to recovery. Kids like that little girl can look forward to a bright future here when they grow up.
Yeah, let's hope.
Level 22 to 26. Well, we're a little over leveled. Oh, right. Shoot, hold up. Is Tiz a high enough level? Okay, we learned Good Measure. Good. Because that's the only reason I kept him on Bishop, is because I needed that. Alright, so... Tiz, we can now make our White Mage again. Which is a significantly better healer than Bishop. Shoot, but I need that. Shoot. Do I get rid of Spellcraft for Good Measure? Do I get rid... Because this makes it so that all of our Astrologian support abilities always go off at the, like, first thing. They're always the... There goes my speaker. Okay, so as I was saying, this thing's still on? Alright. So, prescience, I have no idea how to say that word. This makes it so that our Astrologian abilities, like the Speed Boon and the Magic Boon, will always go off on the first thing on the turn, but Spellcrafting is very useful for a healer. Like, especially if I wanted to cast, like, Cure Mist, or Cure Blast, or Cure Needle. I guess if I can somehow raise his speed up, it won't be that big of a deal to not have Prescience. But I need Good Measure. Actually, no, I don't need Good Measure. That's not what I wanted. I think I was confusing Good Measure for something else. That's not what I wanted. Was it Precognition? No. I have no idea what ability from fucking Bishop I wanted on Tiz. Huh. I don't remember. Whatever, never mind, I'm an idiot. Okay, so yeah, Astral Magic and White Magic, that's perfect. Make sure he has the right thing, yep. Alright, everyone's looking pretty good. So let's continue our way up to the story. So I was looking through the mod archive for Final Fantasy XIV, and I found out that there is actually someone modded the Monado into, or created a Monado mod, which I was kind of hoping was a Dark Knight weapon, considering how Shulk holds it. But no, it's a samurai weapon, and I'm sad. Because it really should be a Dark Knight weapon, because of how fucking big the sword is. But yeah, I found a Monado mod, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I downloaded it. I haven't installed it or anything, but it's pretty funny. Surprisingly, there's not that many Xenoblade mods. There's like 2.
So, these are the hot springs of Yunohana.
A la vache, what quaint buildings. But what are these springs, and why are they hot?
Here in Yunohana, naturally heated water comes bubbling up to the surface from beneath the ground.
The water's chock full of minerals said to have all sorts of healing properties. People come from all over for a chance to soak in the springs and wash away their worries.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and also the sweet buns.
People come to wash away worries and sweet buns? Who would ever...
And don't forget the eggs.
And eggs, too? This doesn't sound very relaxing.
No, they're just popular hot spring snacks. People don't wash them, they...
Right, they get wrapped up and sold in gift shops.
A minute. Let me get this straight. After you soak sweet buns and eggs, you're wrapped up and sold off?
Enough chit-chat, everyone. We need to get Yoko to the baths.
The bathhouse lies yonder. Let us make haste.
Wait! I'm not letting anyone wrap me in a sweet bun.
Yeah, Magnolia doesn't exactly understand the whole not moon customs. Oh, wait. Oh, he's alright. Okay. Weapons shop. Maybe I should... Oh, yeah, we also have access to costumes, which, this one I believe is Tiz's default outfit from Bravely Default. We have a better gun. And Magnolia, let's spoil you. Sure, Amy. I actually found something else that we can also use, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna spoil Magnolia. Because Magnolia is our, She, what's the word I'm looking for? She's the quintessential glass cannon of the group. She's gonna have no armor by the time I'm done with her. Like, once she hits level 10 Charioteer, that's it. The enemies are done. There's nothing that can stand in Magnolia's way. Especially with Master at Arms. Raise arms efficiency with your current equipped weapon type for the duration of one battle. And then, Wanton Destruction. Unleash upon randomly selected foes a flurry of attacks that deal damage proportional to your proficiency with the weapon equipped in your right hand. This damage this attack will vary between 6 and 16 hits. Magnolia is going to become a force of nature that will just decimate everything. Alright, so let's get Yoko up to these hot springs.
Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the bathhouse of Yunohana. I am Sakura, your humble attendant. Pray make yourself comfortable, and let our warm, gentle waters ease your mind and body.
Alright, this is where we split up. Magnolia and I'll look after Yoko.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
And remember, no peeking.
What? Who said anything about peeking?
If you so much as think about it, you're in for a knuckle sandwich.
Who said I was thinking about it? Sheesh, what kind of person do you take me for? We know better than that, right, sir?
I'll say, I'd never dream of doing such a thing.
Oh, you guys are no fun.
But you just said...
Woman's at best a contradiction still.
I guess I still have a lot to learn.
Oh, come now, we're just joking with you. But we should get Yoko to the baths. Adieu.
And just so you know, I wasn't joking about that knuckle sandwich.
Well, since we're here, what say we enjoy a bath as well?
Great idea, sir. I've never soaked in a hot spring before.
I shall join you. My road has been a long one.
Alright, I forgot this is the males spot, so there we go. You, I didn't say Alexa, turn off.
There's nothing like a nice hot bath.
You can say that again, sir.
Indeed. All the aches and pains of my road-weary body just seem to melt away.
But look at those packs! It's like you're chiseled from solid stone. No wonder you're such an incredible swordsman. I guess I need to bulk up if I'm ever going to be as strong as you.
I would not say that, Master Yu. For a swordsman, it's not about the quantity of muscle, but the quality. You both have a litheness, which should serve you well with a blade.
Do you really think so? Still, I've always wanted to be big and manly like you and Tiz here. 100 push-ups a day from now on. I'm gonna get ripped.
I'll believe it when I see it.
What are you three doing here?
We could not help but overhear your conversation.
All this talk of muscles and the like piqued our interest.
Did you hear that, sir? Danzaburo? They want to see some muscles. I say we show them some.
I don't know about that.
I too find the idea a bit embarrassing.
Well, you heard them. No show for you today.
Murgurger. Who even said we wanted one? We just came to tell you that Yoko's feeling better, but I guess you don't care about that.
Huh? But that's not what you...
Oh, our minister is so cruel. Whatever is a princess to do? Now look what you did. We're going back, and remember, no peeking, or else...
Knuckle sandwich.
What? They can look, but not us? It's not fair, I say!
That's what they mean by a contradiction still.
Well, I won't be the one to disappoint our audience. Sir, if I may be so bold, I say this calls for action.
You can't mean...
All that talk about Knuckles sandwiches, it's just reverse psychology. They want us to peak. This calls for a coup de gravy if there ever was one.
You've sure grown up awfully quick.
You forget, Master Yu, that the group of ladies of whom you speak includes my dear sister. If you insist on peeking, you will face my blade.
On second thought, maybe you should reconsider?
Yes. Expert advice, sir.
Now that was refreshing.
I'll say, but I think I stayed in a bit too long. I'm gonna go outside and cool off a bit. Don't wait up for me.
Sure thing. We'll see you back in the room.
The breeze sure feels good.
Fancy meeting you here, Minister.
Yoko, is your wound all healed?
Yes, and it is all because of you. You and your friends have our deepest gratitude.
Don't mention it. We're in your debt too. If it weren't for you and Danzaburou, we'd still be stuck in Eisenberg. Thanks to you, we can finally get after the Skyhold.
We are pleased. Speaking of which, we would seek your counsel on a certain matter. You are the heir to a prominent House of Knights, are you not?
I am. Why do you ask?
Have you heard of a legendary blade known as the Sword of the Brave?
The Sword of the Brave?
You know of it, then?
No. I mean, what about it?
We seek this Sword of the Brave. We would gift it to our Onisama. As Crown Prince, Onisama should one day rule this land. Or he would, were it not for our father's challenge. If you would succeed me, bring me the Sword of the Brave. These were father's words.
But why?
Onisama is brave, wise, and a peerless warrior. We can think of none more worthy of leading a nation. And yet, in truth, he does not share our father's blood. That is the reason for which father would issue this impossible challenge. Onisama gave up any claim to succession and left to wander the realm. But we shall not give up. We shall find this blade that Onisama might take his rightful place as Lord of Yunohana.
No! Trust me, Yoko. Forget about the Sword of the Brave.
Why would you say that?
The blade is cursed. It will bring you and your brother nothing but suffering.
So, you know more about the sword than you let on, Minister Yu?
Yes, I read about it in history class.
And perhaps you also know where it might be found?
Sorry, I don't recall more than that.
Is that so? Well then, we will just have to find it ourselves. Yes, where might it be? Sealed away in Starkfort, mayhap? Or sleeping beneath Mount Karka in Geyser Grotto? Aha! Our minister's reaction tells us we guessed true.
No! I really, truly don't know. I'm sorry, Yoko.
We understand. Pray forgive your princess. We did not mean to upset you. Good night, Minister Yu.
It's getting chilly. I should turn in before I catch cold. Morning, everyone.
Morning. Did everyone sleep well?
I would have if not for Idia talking in her sleep all night.
What are you talking about? I never talk in my sleep.
Is that so? Then why did I hear all about the ice cream parlor with all-you-can-eat parfaits?
I
I talk about that when I'm awake. And the bakery where you made the owner build you a house out of brownies? All before swimming laps in your malted milkshake pool and then calling it a night on a bed of cinnamon mascarpone pancakes?
Oh, you got me.
Good morning, Don Zaburo.
Master Yu, have you seen my sister?
Yoko? She isn't with you?
When I awoke, she was nowhere to be found. Wherever could she have gone?
Not Geyser Grotto. She couldn't have.
Huh? But what would ever lead her there?
We were talking last night, and, well, it just kinda came up.
My sister? Alone in that treacherous place? Forgive me, friends. I must follow her at once.
I have a bad feeling about this. We should go too.
Do you know where it is?
At the foot of Mount Karka. Let's hurry.
Lead the way, you.
To be fair, Amy, Edea is, like, always hungry, so... Oh dear, another sub-event, which we could do now. Fuck that. Why would we waste our time with a sub-event when our dear friend Yoko is off somewhere lost and alone? Hey, Magnolia. There, fixed it. Problem solved. Welcome to another new area. This is actually a very interesting area. Geyser Grotto is special for several reasons.
So this is Geyser Grotto. I can barely see with all the steam.
We have to hurry. There's no time to lose. You.
Is everything okay? You're not yourself.
It's Yoko, isn't it? What's so dangerous about this place?
It's just, dangerous. We have to find her, and quickly, come on!
You, cool it. There won't be anyone to save Yoko if we get ourselves killed being careless. Hustle, don't hurry. Remember? Take a deep breath, then we can take action.
Right, sir.
So, welcome to Geyser Grotto. Baths of Wisdom. Effects. Large bonus to physical defense and magic attack. Small penalty to physical attack and magic defense. The effect will be granted simply by inhaling the vapors. Use with caution. So while in Geyser Grotto, every area, every screen has a different effect that will take effect as long as you're in the area. Hello? Oh, it's these things. Hey, you know what we do with these things? I remember these enemies. Oh, that's unfortunate. Come on. Oh, you motherfuckers. Wow, I can go into -8 with that. Jeez. Can you stop healing? right. I forgot this area forces you into a fight every screen at the very end. So, in Geyser Grotto East, grants Berserk effect. That's awful. Berserk essentially means, hey, I don't get to control my characters. They'll just do whatever the fuck they feel like doing. Which means that we're in for a bad time next fight. But yes, the game forces you to experience at least one fight in these effects. Let's see how well our team does. Well, one of them's dead at least. Attagirl Magnolia at least. Oh my god, fucking kill it, jeez. Hey, good job. Oh, I can't use spellcrafting outside of battle, that sucks. Anyway, Geyser Grotto is kind of useful sometimes. Geyser Grotto Central. Bonus to critical rate. Nice. Oh, hello. That's an Adamantoise. Adamantite shell. Wonderful. Let's see if we can take this down with one, try to see if we can take this down in a single turn. Actually, I might want to throw on Condor. He's totally going to default first. Condor. Oh my god! Magnolia! Just destroyed him! Magnolia is a force of nature! God damn. What's that? You're gonna fucking default on the first turn? Nah, fam. Just... That's so awesome. Alright, let's do that again. Oh my god. Windhead. Sidewinder. 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 Oh, I don't have enough PP to use it again. Damn. That's fine. Wow, that actually didn't kill them all. That sucks. There we go. Jeez. this the last area? Baths of Bravery. Bonus to BP. Ooh, hell yeah. So in this area, I believe we'll start the battle with more BP than normal. Which is nice, but isn't super out. There's a save guy. I could have swore that one of these areas gave a bonus to experience. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well. Ooh, nice. We got, actually, you have a proficiency with those. Those two? Holy fuck. I'm sorry? That is a damage increase. Okay, so, and we got an ether. Okay, so, Edea might just fucking demolish everything now, too. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Oh, we just start with max BP. Alright, you know what this calls for. Weak to earth? Ha! No, come on. Shamanism, Warhead, Soilhead. Spirit Magic, Soil Hammer, Soil Hammer. You know what, Edea? Just do this. I want to see how much damage. Right? Oh dear. Ooh. Gone. That's it. They're done. So yeah, this is a good spring to sit in if you just want to farm, because you just get a bonus to your BP. So if you end up using up all your BP in one turn and they don't die, you're not sitting there for 4 turns just waiting to die. Oops. Ah, here we are. This might be... maybe not. Thankfully, we're at a decent level, so...
Over there!
I am the sword of the brave, mortal. Thou, who wouldst seek ultimate power, art thou prepared to pay the ultimate price?
We are. With your power, finally Father will accept Anisama as his true son. And we can live together, forever and ever. For such happiness, there is no price we would not pay.
So be it. Take me into thy hand, mortal.
Yoko, stop!
My power is now thine, brave one. And in return, I shall claim that which thou holdest most dear.
What? No! His arm! What have you done to Onisama's arm?
Thou didst say any price. And so I have claimed from the one dearest to thee that which he did hold most dear. Know this, mortal. Great power comes at great cost.
This cannot be!
No! No! No!
Kiskatua! You!
The price claimed by the Sword of the Brave was the sword arm of Yoko's dear brother. This shocked her, but not me. Why? Because I had seen it happen before. I had a big brother too. A half-brother, to be precise. He was a great swordsman. I was a bookworm. We couldn't have been more different, but we were as close as brothers can be. Strong, wise, and gentle, he was the perfect leader for the Three Cavaliers, and my hero. One day, he would inherit House Genioja, and the very thought filled me with joy. Until that fateful day, when Father named me as his heir. He asserted my brother's lineage to be inferior. The words were meaningless to me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. But Father wasn't done speaking. He gave my brother a final demand. If you would prove yourself to me, fetch me the blade that cleaves all. Bring me the Sword of the Brave, and I may yet see fit to call you son. That, or be gone from my sight forever. My brother only nodded and walked away. He intended to obey Father's command and leave our home. Nothing made sense to me. We'd always been together. How could he just leave? And so, I made up my mind. I would find this Sword of the Brave. Day and night, for 6 months, I scoured books of history and legend. I spoke to scholars, sages, and seers. I even sought out unsavory occultists. Finally, I was able to track down the blade, and so I set off on my own.
I am the Sword of the Brave, mortal, the blade that cleaves all. Thou, who wouldst seek ultimate power, art thou prepared to pay the ultimate price?
Yes, I am. With your power, finally Father will accept my brother as his true heir. My brother will come home, and we can live together again, forever and ever. For that, I'd pay anything.
So be it. Take me into thy hand, mortal.
Stop! You!
Brother, why are you?
When I heard you were asking around about the Sword of the Brave, I had a bad feeling. That is no blade, you. It is a demon. Take it in hand, and there's no telling what price it will claim.
I don't mind. Don't you see? I'd pay any price for you.
Such resolve, brave one. My power is now thine. In return, I shall claim that which thou holdest most dear.
Brother! Brother! And with that, the sword of the brave vanished into the mists. I had accomplished nothing save to hurt the one person I loved more than anyone in this world. Far from inheriting House Genealja, my brother's life as a knight was over. He vanished soon after, never to be seen again. The sword of the brave, that cursed blade, stole everything from us and cleaved our family asunder.
You! Can you hear me? You!
Huh? Magnolia?
Timothy, parbleu! We were worried sick about you.
I knew this would happen. All of it. And still...
You knew?
I'll tell you everything. It's a long story, and a painful one. But I want you to know.
I'm sorry, you. What a burden.
Foolishly thinking I could help my brother. Instead, I stole everything from him. So I did the one thing I could. I joined the Crystal Guard. I was named leader of the Three Cavaliers, in what should have been my brother's place.
You...
I should have told you all sooner. But I was too much of a coward to face my past. And now, Yoko has suffered the same fate.
Oh, you...
Yes, you are a naughty boy indeed, you. You would willingly put others at risk to conceal the sins of your past.
Yoko, is Danzaburo...
Oh, worry not. Onisama feels no pain. After all, he was naught but a phantom of our creation. You mortals are so interesting. Peering into your hearts, plucking out long-forgotten threads of guilt and pain and fear. Oh, it is such good sport.
Who? What?
But no, the true fun starts from there. What is a man to do when confronted with the truth that his whole life has been a lie? Can he accept the pain, the ugliness, the sin? Will the truth change him for the better, or will it destroy him? That is what I would see.
Mikkel! How dare you! You as a person, not some toy for your amusement!
Did I upset you? And here I merely thought to help the boy become a man. Oh. But you isn't the only one with demons to face, is he? You, who let your poor brother die, has finding a new little brother freed you of your guilt?
What?
And you, who saw your beloved home crushed to ruins, does busting balls help you forget those who died?
This monster! How can you say such things?
But you, yes, you are the most interesting one of all. So simple on the surface, but if I may touch something deeper.
Hands off her, you fiend! Idia, are you all right?
Alternates?
I remember you. You were with the Grand Marshal.
Dark Knight. Alternus Dim!
You are a menace to this world. If you so much as think of hurting Idia, I will cleave you in two.
Oh, would you now? And with that hint of what you face, mortal, run off and whimper in some corner.
I will defend Idia, no matter what I face.
Haven't you some nerve? Very well. Let us peek at what dark secrets lie behind your mask. Well, aren't you full of surprises?
What's so funny, fiend?
Yours has been a life of many troubles. Most interesting indeed. Yes, I will be watching you, all of you, with great interest. You have amused us today. We would return the favor. This Kaiser that you seek, do you not wonder what his true aim is? Travel to the Temple of Fire, and all will become clear. There is a tunnel leading there from this very cave. We suggest you go quickly.
She's gone?
What on earth? We were powerless.
Alternus, are you hurt? Oh, that wound. Oh, we have to stop the bleeding. Hold on, Alternus.
I am fine. I'm just glad I wasn't too late.
By the way, Alternus, I was wondering...
The Grand Marshal is safe. Worry not. He is in no shape to fight, but his life is in no danger.
Oh, thank you. To hear it from you... Oh. Thank you, Alternus.
I had heard the rumors, but I did not think them true. You returned to us, Tiz Aurier.
Yes, thanks to Idia and my new friends here.
Isn't it amazing? No one can believe it. If only... you know who could be here too.
Yes, indeed.
There we go. All patched up and ready to go. That's an Idia special. Well, aren't you gonna say thank you?
Thank you.
You really saved our behinds, showing up when you did.
You'll join us to save Her Holiness, won't you?
What is it?
Forgive me, Idia. I sense great danger in that creature. I must go after her.
Don't worry, I understand. We'll go to the temple and stop the Kaiser. You do what you have to do.
Thank you, Idia. Be safe.
Yeah, so, spoilers, Alternus and the Grand Marshal didn't die, in fact, from, you know, when Kaiser Oblivion kind of obliterated us. Hello? Ooh. Hey, a Crimson Spear. But yeah, Alternus and the Grand Marshal are fine. I don't quite remember if Paladin... Not Paladin, I keep calling it Paladin. Fucking Templar. I don't know if Templar is in this game. Well, that certainly looks different. The fuck? Huh. They made some renovations in the last 2 years.
So this is the Temple of Fire.
Home to the Fire Crystal, the source of all flames in our world. The 4 great crystals, fire, wind, earth, and water, bless Luxendark and its people with their gifts.
At least now they do. It wasn't so long ago that all 4 were consumed by darkness. The wind stilled, the seas fouled and turned corrosive, mountains spewed endless fire,
and the Earth divided nations and people. So we journeyed with Agnes, she was the Vestal of Wind back then, to free the crystals and set things right again.
No wonder everyone we meet keeps calling you heroes.
Yoko said that if we came here, we'd learn the Kaiser's true goal. It might concern the crystal. Let's see before it's too late.
You know, again, I don't know if sub-events disappear after the end of the chapter. I don't know if the chapter ends after this. No, it can't, because I'm missing a few... Yeah, because there's more story. There's more story and more fights we have to do, now that I think about it. Plus, I think there's a whole third sub-event in this chapter that we haven't unlocked. But yeah, the Temple of Fire definitely looks different. And boy, what memories this brings back, wouldn't you say?
This is the fire crystal? I can just feel the energy pouring out. It's astounding.
Certainly is overwhelming. But I don't see any sign that the Kaiser's been here.
Yeah. It isn't wrapped in darkness or anything like that either. Everything looks... just... fine?
No. Wait a minute. Something's definitely wrong. The crystal's light is too strong. It's out of control!
Out of control?
The crystals shine by virtue of prayer. But prayer in excess will cause a crystal to run out of control. If all 4 crystals run amok, our world will be linked to another, tearing open a great chasm in that world!
A great chasm?
If that's the Kaiser's goal, we have to stop him, at all costs!
But if the fire crystal has already gone berserk...
Well, come to think of it, ever since we started following the Skyhold, each of its destinations has been home to a crystal. The Temple of Earth in Eternia, Ansheim's Temple of Wind, and now the Temple of Fire.
Are we too late?
But wait, something doesn't add up. Only a Vestal can commune with the crystals. And the only Vestal left is... Agnes.
Then how? Your Holiness, have you seen anything?
I'm afraid I know nothing.
Is something the matter?
I'm fine. I just feel a bit under the weather.
Are you okay?
I think perhaps the chestnut jelly I just ate had gone bad. It had been out for a while, but I couldn't very well just throw it away.
Did it still taste all right?
Yes, it was delicious, but I should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Don't feel bad, Agnes. I'd have done the same thing.
But now is not the time to worry about me.
Right. About the crystals.
Since the passing of the Vestals of Earth and Fire, and Olivia, the Vestal of Water, no new Vestals have taken their place.
Which means Your Holiness is the only person left who can commune with the crystals.
Correct, and I can assure you I've done no such thing this time. Why, the mere thought... Oh, I will not make that mistake again.
Agnes. Thank you. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
I think I will. I'm sorry.
Even Agnes is at a loss.
But still, if the Kaiser's goal is truly to drive all 4 crystals out of control, there's still one he's yet to visit.
The water crystal! We need to get to Florum.
You're not going anywhere. Huh? You! Finally figured out what we're up to, huh, you? Give the kid a cookie. Too bad it's too late to stop us. The earth, wind, and fire crystals are already running wild, and the water crystals within our grasp.
So it's true. You intend to pierce the boundary between worlds.
And what if we are? You gonna stop us? Even if it means killing me?
You bet we'll stop you!
You don't sound so sure of yourself, but that's nothing new. Be as wishy-washy as you want. Doesn't change my job. I'm here to cut you down and settle the score once and for all. Let's finish this.
We meet again, Jean on guard. Well, same strategy as last time, just default.
What's the matter, you? You aren't gonna beat me that way. You were always too soft. Remember our old fencing lessons?
Yeah, I remember. The moment you start worrying about your foe, you're dead.
Yeah. Oh wait. So he's not weak to anything. Do we have... Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna Fire Head. You're gonna Withering Wave. Udea, you're going to default. And I'm going to Physical Boon, Magnolia, and Mystic Boon. You.
But you weren't always my foe, Jan. At least tell me this. Why are you trying to break the boundary between worlds?
Isn't it obvious? To end this rotten world. Then we can start over, from the beginning. When the 4 crystals run amok, the world we know will die. And a new world will be born in its place.
Ow! Let's give him all we've got!
We're gonna make him weak to fire, and this will be quite a spectacle to behold, watching him just drop. Magnolia. Trample. You. Fire Hammer. Fire Hammer. You go ahead and White Wing. And just for safety's sake, we're gonna Speed Boom Dia and Pure Dart on. No, we'll have to. Fuck.
Bravely Second!
I'm gonna go into a Bravely Second because I want to make sure that no one's gonna die here. Pure Blast.
I just woke up! I'm not letting you win!
Alright, that's good.
The world's not the happy place you think it is. The Crystal Guard! All the pomp and glory and banners touting justice for all? They're just a facade, hiding endless tragedy and cruelty. But you refuse to see the rot within. Believing in the greater good, following your orders, never doubting. You're a fool and a hypocrite, you! You make me sick!
Fine, I get why you're angry at me, but that's not worth destroying everything!
Enough! I'm tired of talk! Come at me, you! Let's settle this! And no half-hearted thrusts! For once in your life, fight like you mean it!
Everyone. Fire hammer. Oh god. Whoops. Well, this is gonna hurt. Well, I didn't realize he was gonna do that. Fuck me then. Oh, I don't have any cat feathers. Fuck. Shoot, I don't have rays on White Mage. You know what? Trigger happy. So weak to fire, so I'll use that. Ooh, actually, yeah. That's not gonna work. Try this. Idea.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Light on wind. Please heal alive. Okay. That's actually good. Celeste Stampede. Fuck me.
Yippee! It's my time to shine!
Ouch. Holy crap. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. Phoenix down. Oh, perfect. Ah. Well, in that case, you just go ahead and not heal. No. Fire dart. There we go. That'll put in things. Sorry, John. Hey, White Magic level 2, finally.
Finally! Finally got you to fight for real. You? But that still won't cut it.
Jan!
A fall from this height.
Let's go, everyone. We have our own job to do. The Kaiser must be stopped. Onward to Florum.
Well, seems like we have a job to do. The Kaiser is looking to destroy our very world by tearing open the Great Chasm. Ironic, being the exact same plan that Eri had, and now it seems the Kaiser and his own fairy are planning to do the same thing. You know, they say you should learn from the past, or history is bound to repeat itself. They're not wrong. What magic do we have unlocked? I think we only have those. Do they stop firing on Firstborn? No, they just stopped firing. Oops. I'm probably gonna go kill Neo Apparati because I need money and levels for what's coming up. Well, levels specifically on White Mage so I can go get Raise. So we're gonna go kill Neo Apparati. Still only has that much. Oh my god, the buffs carry over to here? Oh god. Oh, buddy. Buddy. I'm so sorry about this. I'm so sorry about that. That's actually less JP, but more experience than we got for the other one we killed. That'll boost us up a few levels. That'll put us at level 5 White Mage. And we get a Mind Bun. So, those are... Actually, I haven't gone over what those do. But, these buns, they permanently increase the stat. So I'm just gonna throw those on. The reason I wanted to fight that ball is just because I'm gonna need money. Because once I go back to Yunohana, I'm gonna want to buy the new magic books. Hello, Thomas. Actually, what am I doing? I have fucking teleport gems. Yeet.
All right, everyone. Let's make for Florum.
Right! We have to get to the Temple of Water before the Kaiser can get his hands on the crystal.
But how? Master's leaky old dinghy's taken us about as far as it can go.
We'll have to cross open seas to reach Florum. Maybe we can ask about a more reliable vessel in Yunohana.
Great idea, sir. It sits right on the ocean. Surely they'd have ships to charter.
Oh, and I was looking forward to feeling the waves on my face again.
Yeah, you're the only one.
You guys are no fun.
Fun is a very subjective term.
My, is your hand bothering you, Your Majesty?
It is nothing. I have left that far in the past. The past, the future, and all that comes between. I deny it all.
A moment of your time, Your Majesty. Jan has not returned. I would request permission to see to his whereabouts.
Your Majesty, the Blazing Wolf's not going to be happy about being treated like a pup. Besides, I believe we have more important matters to attend to.
Anna is right. Set a course for the Temple of Water.
Your Majesty, if you would at least let me...
I think I'm going to have to deny that. No offense, Your Majesty.
You return.
Angelo Oscar Vincenzo Olivier Panettone, Patissier non perel, at your service. Or something. What say you let me take a crack at cleaning up those meddlesome crumbs?
Intriguing. But why you, Angelo? You would seek revenge for Amy?
Revenge? Hardly. Just because that foul-mouthed tart had a thing for me, why should I give two whisks about her? Useless to the end, that woman. Couldn't even hold a simple bridge.
Awfully talkative today, aren't we? If I didn't know better, I'd say the loss of your girlfriend has really put a fly in your batter.
Very well. Do as you wish. But we will not wait long. Should you fail, do not bother reporting back.
Whatever you say, boss. Your Majesty. I'll be going now, then. With me, ladies.
Forever and ever, Chef!
Your Majesty, surely it would be wiser to send me, your loyal lieutenant, instead of these...
Oh, go take a nap, old man. I have everything under control. Or maybe you could join your sweet little Pope for high tea. Don't think I haven't noticed you sneaking sweets into her cell. It'd almost be touching if it didn't make me sick.
The gall!
Dear, oh dear. Well, we should make our way to the Temple of Water, but we got other business to attend to. We actually have 2 things to attend to. Oh, fuck me. Alright, that's fine. You're the magic shop, correct? Ooh, Cura and Curata. Fyra, Blizzra. We can't use Thundara yet. Physical ward and thank you very much. I could buy Thundara, but we can't use it at the moment, so there's no real point. By the way, Curata is the only spell I've ever seen that uses a da suffix. It's usually Ra, Ga, Ja, and Za. I've never seen Curada or like Blizzara or Fyrada. Like, that doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure Curata is exclusive to this game specifically. So I've never seen it in any other game. I don't really know what I can sell. We'll buy one of these. You can take the rod, the noxious rod. And we have 2 sub-events we can take care of. What's our HP looking like? Alright, so I know which one of these is which, so we're gonna go with the one that spawned first. Which is the one that's over here across the bridge. Hello.
Oh!
I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
No. Excuse me. 'Tis but a scratch. Don't worry about... No!
Oh, no, please. Here, come and sit down.
It doesn't look like anything's broken, but I suggest you take it easy for a while.
Well, that won't do. I just got in a rush order, too.
A rush order?
Yes, from an expedition that set out for Grap Keep a few days ago. They say they need additional foodstuffs delivered at once.
Food, huh? Okay, we're on it. We can deliver it for you. You said it was a group headed for Grap Keep, right? Is there an addressee?
It was, yes. They called themselves the Ominous Party.
Okay, Oh, what? Did you say ominous?
That's right. They should be easy to recognize, what with that pet Dagon they had with them. Not to mention the bodyguard they hired. An odd-looking one, but quite the archer. I believe her name was Artemia.
Right. Artemia, too.
Idia, I understand why you might be uncomfortable, but we did offer. Let's just go and get it over with.
Right. Okay. So we just need to take the food you've got there?
Yes, that should do for now. The party said they'd be ordering more, so I'd appreciate it if you could ask what else they need.
Sure, will do.
Thanks a lot. You're doing me a true favor.
Well, you can already see, probably, the 2 asterisks that are up for grabs with those 2 names. I can tell you right now, I already have which one I want in mind, so whatever goes down here, I know what I'm picking. Welcome to Grap Keep, which is easily what I'm told is the one of the best spots to grind in this area for a very specific reason, which okay, it has to be you then. So we take you and set him on miscellany. I'm just going to turn this all the way up so we can demonstrate this. Grap Keep is the Chapter 2 grinding spot. Because every enemy here is undead. Meaning that you using halvesies and a Phoenix down just instant kills them. Of course, it didn't work on one of the worse. Pirata hammer. But yeah, apparently that's the grinding idea. These enemies, like, considering how cheap Phoenix Downs are, people recommend just trying to kill off the undead enemies with a single Phoenix Down. But, you know, I don't find it that worth it, to be honest. I find it far more time conservative to just use the hot springs where your BP is always increased and just rinse through enemies there. That's what I used to max out every job in the game in my old file, which, by the way, I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the stream, the God Killer build. I'll be showing that off at the end of the game because I'm going to have to switch save files to do it.
That was so good! I'm stuffed!
Magnolia, you've really become an amazing chef.
Tell me about it. I really look forward to the days when you're on kitchen duty.
Vaimon? You're too kind. Now, wait right there while I get dessert.
Dessert, too? This is a treat. Ow, 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 ow!
What's wrong, you?
My muscles. Oh, they're cramping up. Ow!
You remember, don't you, Magnolia? His little problem?
Oh, Lee! You're terrified of ghosts! A real scaredy cat!
Well, hey, but they're the only thing I'm scared of, remember?
Yeah, your only fear. You've been hunched over in terror since we got here. Your muscles are bound to feel the strain.
But Idia, you don't like ghosts either. You said so.
Who does? But they don't make me completely lock up in terror like you. Anyway, I think I'm going to get some fresh air.
Wait, where are you going?
Just getting in a little exercise. Gotta make room for dessert.
I really admire her commitment. To dessert, I mean.
Indeed. Braving these pitch-black corridors and narrow stairs, with evil spirits lurking around every corner. So, what's the story with this keep anyway?
Well, it all goes back to... Was that Idia? What's she doing?
Idia? Are you all right out there?
Yep, I was just taking some practice swings and, hit the wall by mistake.
That must have been some swing if we heard it all the way in here.
Did you hear that? It sounded like small bits of debris coming down from the ceiling.
You know, these walls are really fragile. I mean, I barely touched this one. I think we should just knock through the walls instead of following the passageways.
I don't think that's practical. They're way too thick for that. She probably just knocked some plaster off the surface. That's all.
In any case, Idia, please stop hitting the walls.
Huh? What's this about walls? Oh, it tastes amazing. Oh, you really topped yourself this time.
Really? Merci beaucoup.
What? Hey, how did he...
2 seconds before it was ready, she just appeared next to me, spoon in hand.
Like... a ghost? You know, I'm still hearing a lot of falling debris.
Did you taste this, everyone? This is to die for.
I pray for the soul that ever gets in between Idia and her food. Where the fuck am I going for this sub-event? Now, see, you'd think with a conversation like that, they wouldn't be implying that, oh, this place is falling apart. You have to watch your step so that, you know, you don't, like, fall through the floor or something. You get trapped. But no, this place is fine. There's no need to... I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I picked up Catmancer, and Idia has always been my... Well, I say always. I've only actually played through this game once before. But, throughout it, Idia has always been my Catmancer. So, I figure, why not keep it up? Catmancer's broken as shit. Don't fix what ain't broken. Remedy there. Unfortunately, as much as I like Hawkeye, I don't... Oh. Unfortunately, the strength doesn't affect ranged weapons, but still. How the fuck do I get to this sub-event? I don't remember where it is. I really feel like I should have tried to make you a sword user, but come on. The game practically built him as a magic user. Why the fuck would you give him a sword? Like, it's so sad, because I want him to be a sword user, to be accurate to the lore, but fuck, he does so much damage as a spellcaster. I just never hit that. Well, fuck then. I definitely came over here already, I just missed that, I guess. Oh boy. But yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going... I need to decide how... Oh my god, I can't figure out where the stairs are. I don't know how much JP grinding I'm going to be doing in this file, because it would actually take a lot to get some of these up to level 10, because it takes up like I think level 10 takes 5,000 JP total after hitting level 9, and that's a lot. Plus ventriloquism, like, that's one of the skills required for the God Killer, because ventriloquism, as you can see, spellcraft abilities will also affect any magic cast by allies during the same turn. So typically spellcrafting takes up 1 BP, so you can only cast 2 spellcrafts a turn. But if I were to say cast like fire, like if I cast Fire Blast, every other character's, like I could spam 4 magic attacks with all 3 of the other characters. All 4 attacks go off as a blast. Doesn't matter how much HP they or how much BP they have, it only uses up 1, and it just rinses through shit. Like, there's so many great abilities, like Quad Wield just fucking maximizes the amount of damage you can do to something. Limit Breaker raises the maximum values for stat boosting effects. Like, MP free in a pinch. Reduce MP cost for spells to 0 when your HP is below 20. There's so many good abilities in this game that just flat out break the system if you can learn how to use them properly.
Ah, we've found it at last! With this, the ultimate magic is...
Ominous Crow, partner to Bahamut and holder of the Black Mage Asterisk. Formerly a lieutenant commander of the Eternian Sky Knights. He bears an enduring grudge against women. His explosive personality wins him few friends among his comrades, but none would deny his skill with fire magic. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Ding dong! Delivery for Ominous Crow! Good grief, you'd better be grateful for this. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
What in the...
An earthquake! It's a big one!
Where is everyone? You? Magnolia? Tiz? Oh no, the stairs! Even my muscles are no match for this.
You know, I think most people would realize that without even trying.
Tiz, you're all right!
No good, sir. There's no sign of an exit on this side either.
You! Aunt Magnolia! Oh, what a relief. I wouldn't get too relieved. It would seem we're trapped.
Trapped? What about the others?
They're fine. Ominous and his party are resting just over there.
I see. Well, first things first. Let's deliver the food we brought.
About that, Idia. We were thinking it might be better to keep quiet about the food for now.
I have to agree, sir. We split up to search for a way out, but there was none to be found.
We can hope the townspeople will send a rescue party, but that won't happen until they realize we've gone missing. We may want to hold on to that extra food until we really need it.
Ominous and Bahamut aren't likely to be that patient. Not to mention Artemia. All right. We'll keep it a secret for now. Come on, you. Help me hide it.
I'm thinking about this sub-event, and I completely forgot how it goes down, and I'm just slowly remembering it and how much it makes me sad. Hey, Bahamut. How you doing, buddy?
Ominous unfair. Not fit for leadership. Artemia not follow.
Artemia Venus, the Wild Wolf, holder of the Ranger Asterisk, youngest of the Venus Sisters, and formerly of the Bloodrose Legion, with whom Idia and her allies did battle. Be not fooled by her cuddly appearance, for this soft exterior hides a fierce heart that sings most keenly when battling to the death. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
What did you say? Why, you impertinent little...
Food should be shared. Equal. Fair.
Why should I have to share my food with the hired help? Ah! Don't you worry, Bahamut. I'll make sure enough is set aside for you, too.
Bahamut more understanding than Ominous. Food must share. What are you two bickering about?
Who? Idia! What are you doing here?
Delivering your garbage. Says right here. Foodstuffs for the Ominous party. Idia have new job? Grand Marshal's daughter delivery girl? Lux and Dark economy very harsh. I'm not a... Ugh! This is just a favor I'm doing for someone.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but did something happen to my dad?
Oh. You must be the delivery man's son.
Halavash, that's quite the family resemblance.
I'm Jambalaya. Master Ominous hired me in Unohana.
Same for me. My name's Risotto.
I'm Paella. Please tell us what happened to Jambalaya's father. We've known him since we were all kids.
Just a little accident. A sprained ankle has him out of commission, so we came to make his delivery.
That's all, is it?
Yep, he's fine. No need to worry. In fact, we're supposed to contact him with any additional orders when we get back, so... I'm sure when we don't show up, he'll realize something's happened and send help.
That's true. We can count on my dad.
You said you weren't here to deliver some food, right? Well, hand it over. Finally, a decent meal.
Ominous eat too much. Not fair.
Every meal, he always serves himself and that Dagon there, Bahamut, more than any of the rest of us.
He barely leaves a mouthful for us and Miss Artemia.
Didn't I tell you to hand over the food? Hurry it up! I'm starving here!
It's even worse than I thought it might be. We'd better keep quiet about that food for a little while yet.
Yes, and it seems they've all eaten recently, even if it wasn't that much.
Oh, about that. You see, Ominous, The food we brought got buried under the rubble. Sorry.
What? Didn't you come here to deliver food? What kind of delivery girl are you? Oh, the miserable... You're just as useless as the day we met!
Oh. Murker.
You're welcome to the food we have left, though there's not much.
Thank you. The offer alone is more than enough. Everyone must be worn out. Why don't we all just call it a night?
I'm in charge around here. I say when we call it a night, not you.
Yes, yes, of course, Master Ominous, sir. Won't you consider turning in for the night?
Don't you take that attitude with me. No one is to rest until I say... All right. You may all sleep now.
Another cave-in?
Having trouble sleeping?
Yeah. I've just been thinking. Like you said, it looks like the food we hid is going to end up being very important. Artemius said that any food ought to be split evenly among everyone here.
But it seems Ominous is taking the lion's share for him and his pet.
He's never been a great leader, but I'd hope at least...
Well, he is the one funding this expedition and everything.
I know that, but still...
At this rate, those two will probably end up at each other's throats, and soon.
And when that happens...
It's getting cold. Come on, let's try to get some sleep.
Yeah. Good night, Tiz.
Keep trying, Bahamut. You're nearly there. Bah! Bah!
What was that noise just now? Ominous, what are you doing?
Idiot! Are you blind? Any idiot could see we're training. Look, we don't know if anyone will ever come for us. Bahamut mastering the ultimate monster magic might be our only chance of getting out of here!
The ultimate... monster magic?
Getting tired, little buddy. Why don't you get yourself some rest? Looks like a crash course isn't gonna cut it. Hey, you grunts! It's time to eat! Chop, chop!
Of course, Master Ominous. Right away.
Is this a joke? What are these scraps?
But we're almost out of supplies. If we don't ration ourselves...
How many times do I have to say it? Bahamut is to be kept happy and full. What part of that can't you understand? Hand over your shares, too. Come on. Hey, don't you give me that look.
Ominous tyrant. Poor Bahamut. Bad master. Everyone have life. All life equal.
Equal, you say? Don't be ridiculous. Nothing could be further from the truth. If someone is to survive, it should be the most skilled, the most able, the ones the world needs most. Hey, don't give our food to Idia and her slacker friends, too. They're not even working for us.
But sir...
No, it's fine. He's right. Don't worry about us.
Yes, we'll manage.
Eat this. Artemia share hers. Thanks, Artemia. I'd be honored to share with you.
Please, have some of mine, too.
And mine.
Fools! Ah, do whatever you want! Just don't come groveling to me when you're hungry later. Bahamut and I won't be sharing.
It looks like there's only enough left for one more meal.
Indeed. We can hold out for a couple of days, but if a rescue party doesn't come soon...
Wow, look at you, Bahamut! You've licked your entire plate clean!
No one will deny that you're a cute one, Bahamut.
Hey, Ominous. What was that ultimate monster magic you were talking about?
What? Why should I have to tell you anything?
Is it true it's an ace in the hole for going up against a ball?
More or less. Not that you have any right to ask.
We've traveled all over and never heard of such a thing. What's the name of this spell?
Femto.
Huh? Femto?
Femto Flare. The ultimate monster magic. Femto Flare! When the Grand Marshal assigned us to those silly teams, I got stuck with that strange old man. He's the one who said I might be able to release the power of Femto.
And if you can, it might get us out of here? So how do you use it?
Idiot! You think it's that easy? We're talking about ultimate magic here!
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Talking to you is just making me hungrier.
Shake coming! Big one! No more shake for now. Chance to rest. Thanks, Artemia. You're on a whole nother level as usual. How do you sense these things? You don't know yourself? I see. Speaking of which, why did you become Ominous's bodyguard? Get Ominous great magic. Get Ominous stronger and stronger. Ah, you wanted to test yourself against Ominous at his strongest, huh? Oh, Idia, read mind. True girl power. Respect. Nope, you haven't changed a bit. Or maybe a little. Ominous's assistants are really fond of you. They look up to you more than Ominous, it seems. Them honest. They sure are. Them, all from Yunohana. Yunohana parents take care of Artemia. Artemia owe much.
Miss Artemia, do you really think we'll get out of here alive?
Artemia not know.
Don't you worry, Risotto. My dad's on his way right now. I'm sure of it. He must be headed here with an enormous rescue party even as we speak. Why, any hour now.
Exactly. Try to keep your chin up.
I will.
You Artemia's. Artemia protect Artemia's own. Right.
We've been through worse, but for these poor kids, this is as rough as it gets.
I'm afraid so.
Alright, now that we actually have a chance to fucking move around, yeah, the reason they don't call it Mega Flare is because, technically speaking, Mega Flare is actually one of the weakest flare types in Final Fantasy. Like, Mega is the base level, while there's also Giga Flare, Tetra Flare, Exa Flare, Zeta Flare, Yoda Flare. But, like, Mega Flare is just the weakest variant of Flare besides just base Flare. So I think that's why they didn't call it Mega Flare. But it still fits. It still uses a unit of measurement, femto.
What do you want? Calling it a day already? I'm starved. We still had some food left, right?
Bahamut ate the last of what we had!
Well, what are you looking at me like that for? Listen up, you ingrates! I'm saying this for the last time. I'm the one paying your wages here, and Bahamut is my trusty partner. He's the second most important member of this expedition. Perhaps even the most important.
Brr? No understand. Give it a break, Ominous. Yelling is only gonna make you hungrier.
You're one to talk, idiot! You're the one who went and lost our extra food!
Yes, Master Ominous, it's all my fault. Forgive me for even breathing. As much as I'd love to stay awake and get yelled at some more, I'm gonna hit the sack. Night-night!
Wait! Don't you dare! Oh, the impertinent!
Hey, you awake?
Yeah. Looks like we can't hold out much longer, huh? You agree with Artemia about the food, don't you, Idia? Unless
it's true. About Femtoflare.
Right. Magic that can stop a ball? It's intriguing, but from Ominous...
D'accord, I must say that I'm intrigued.
Magnolia, you're awake too? And you?
Yes, I'm also awake, and equally interested.
I know it sounds good, but with the situation being what it is...
Maybe we should just get some sleep.
Yeah. So... hungry.
Bahamut! Don't eat my hood! Are you serious? It's all covered in slobber.
Morning. Ooh, looks like your day's off to a rough start, Ominous.
And I've got you to thank for it. If only you hadn't lost that food.
That again? You know, no one likes a nag. Nag, undisciplined, no one like Ominous.
Master Ominous, I'm afraid that we've finally reached the end of our food stores.
So this watery gruel is the last thing I'll ever taste? Ugh. And what do you think you're doing serving yourselves, huh? You should be giving every scrap you have to Bahamut.
That's it! I can't take any more of this!
Unfair, narrow-minded, cowardly, incompetent. Ominous never learn.
And neither do you. Always going on about how people are equal, how life should be fair. Balderdash!
Will this do, Master Ominous? It's the last we have.
Then hand it here! Bahamut, come here, fella! I've got your brekkie right here! Come on, Bahamut! What are you waiting for? Go on, eat! What's wrong with you, Bahamut?
Ominous, give it a rest. Even Bahamut is feeling guilty.
You don't understand anything. Femto Flare is the ultimate monster magic. We have no hope of using it without Bahamut.
You mean that's why you wanted him to have all that food? But even if Bahamut survives, what good will that do if no one else does?
You really don't understand anything, do you? You think I just want to get me and my buddy out of this place? All I want is for Bahamut to master Femto Flare and live through this disaster. That's all that matters. You know what damage that ball has done to our world already, don't you? It destroyed the entire western half of Eternia. Whole seas dried up. Mountains gouged out of the land. If we are to defeat that ball before it destroys our entire world, we need Bahamut and Femto Flare. If I can just help Bahamut master Femto Flare, I know he'll defeat the ball for us, even if I'm long since gone. You think I enjoy this? Well, I don't. But I'll sacrifice everyone here if I need to, even myself! Ah!
I understand, Master Almanus. I've seen you give your own portions to Bahamut day after day. What? I know you wake up earlier than anyone to keep practicing the spell. You must be hungriest of all, yet...
Ominous. You've really been doing all that?
Tell us more about this Femto Flare.
Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand.
Why can't we? Give us a chance at least. Tell us what you're stuck on. Maybe we can help.
By unraveling the incantational bonds of a Jah-class spell and refining it to its purest form through extensive training, it should become possible for a familiar of the same elemental persuasion to master the ultimate monster magic, in theory.
So it's not just a matter of practice, but teaching it to Bahamut in the first place? Sounds almost impossible.
As it should. They don't call it ultimate magic for nothing.
I assume the first step is learning the highest fire-type spell, Firaja. Is that right?
Yes, that's already out of the way.
Really? Ominous, you can use Firaja?
You really are always looking down on me, aren't you? You cheeky little... Listen. In order to use the ultimate monster magic Femto Flare, I have to first release the incantational bonds on Firaja. With enough training, it can then be acquired by a magical familiar, like Bahamut, as the ultimate form of monster magic. I have to quickly break the limits on Firaja. Then maybe 3 days of non-stop training. No sleep, no rest. But even if Bahamut masters the spell, the question then becomes whether he'll still have the stamina to use it. If we just had a bit more food, it would buy us enough time to save everyone. And now you know what I'm up against. So, shoo, let me work in peace. It takes more strength and focus than you can possibly imagine to unravel a spell like Firaja on the incantational level.
You mean you've already started?
I started the day we got trapped. I've managed to break through everything up to the 4th level. Just one more to go. What was it the old man said? The king of all summons meets his match with the Giga-class Flare, while Fey demons can even reach Zeta. Magical familiars are usually limited to the Pico class, but with the help of their human masters, this can be refined further. The ultimate monster magic, Femto Flare! We're nearly there, Bahamut! Nearly there!
Can we lay off the murderous rage a bit? Look, even your poor assistants are scared of you. I know Ominous is always setting you off. And now, that ultimate magic of his, Femto Flare, is that what's tickling your killer instinct?
Idia read mine too much. Like sister. Idia never get married. Lay off, will ya?
Never mind, Idia. But Ominous not fit to lead.
I know. It seems like even Bahamut notices other people's feelings more than Ominous does. Artemia, aren't you getting hungry?
Artemia, disciplined. Hunger, nothing.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Artemia Odette. Parents of these three help Artemia. Treat Artemia good. Ask Artemia protect children. Artemia made promise. Protect no matter what. Idia, all life equal. Leader, bodyguard, helper, all same. Life, all equal. Human, Dagon, Frosty, all same. Grand Marshal, Pope, Sister, Idia, all equal.
Yeah, we are.
So now we come to what is soon to be a decision, which will ultimately boil down to, who do we side with in this situation?
Oh! Someone! Come quickly! It's Risotto! He started trembling! And feel this! He's burning up!
Idia, move! Injury somewhere. Wound fester.
Check his foot! He said he stepped on something the other day.
It's so swollen. Call for drastic measures. Hold arms and legs. Artemia remove pus. Drink this. Stop infection. 1 foot in grave.
We'll make sure he drinks every drop.
Bahamut! No, that's...
Don't worry. It took 3 of us to move that huge rock.
No, Bahamut! That's not for you! Hand it to Auntie Idia, okay?
Idia! What's the meaning of this? That's my...
Ominous, wait. I can explain. Idia hid food?
Artemia, I'm sorry.
It was my idea. With everyone fighting over food, I thought we should set it aside until we really needed it.
And I agreed.
Please understand.
Never mind any of that. The good news is that there's food!
Artemia, understand. Now we share food. Artemia, glad.
What do you mean, share? Look how little there is! How do you plan to share that?
What say, Ominous?
Foolish girl! Have you not been listening to a word I've said? If Bahamut can master the anti-ballistic femto flare, he will be the world's greatest hope! Got it? We need to focus on helping Bahamut in his training! Then we have to ensure that he gets out of here alive! That is all that matters! That food has to be used for Bahamut's survival, and mine.
Ominous! Artemia say again and again, all life equal. Leader, bodyguard, slacker, all equal. Human, Dagon, all same. Any life can save world.
My father and the other townspeople. I'm sure they're coming to rescue us.
Shut your mouth, lackey! Unless you insist on proving how stupid you truly are. Even if your father realizes something's wrong, how many days do you think it will take to form a search party and find us? And even if they find us, how many more days will it take to clear a way for us to get out?
I guess I never
You never thought. Yes, that's obvious enough. Idia, hand the food over to me.
Idia, all life equal. Must share food equally. If we split the food up evenly, like Artemius says...
There won't be much to go around. Even with careful rationing, it won't last more than 2 or 3 days.
That's all? And if Ominous is to succeed in teaching Bahamut Femtoflare...
It might take 3 days, or longer. There's no way to know. Nor do we know if anyone's coming for us.
Oh, what should I do? We all deserve to survive. So does that mean I should do as Artemius says and divide the food evenly? Or is it more important for the world that Bahamut survives? Meaning I should give the food to Ominous.
They both seem deadly serious. Take care, Idia. Whichever choice you make, I have a feeling we'll be facing stiff opposition from the losing party.
This is no easy choice. What should I do?
And here's our decision. Now, Ominous does make a good point. Because not only is he's putting his own pet, Bahamut, first. First and foremost, he's trying to make sure that his pet survives, even if he doesn't. And he's very much looking towards the future and future-proofing the fact that, if anything, there is a creature, namely Bahamut, that can stop the balls. But there's no guarantee of that. As perfect as his plan would sound, it's not guaranteed.
What have you decided, Idia?
The food should be shared evenly. It's the only fair thing to do. Idia!
But Idia...
I know what you want to say, Tiz. I understand it rationally, but...
This won't do. She blew it. What with the Templar, I think. And that old geezer. The girl you two trusted. This foolish girl and her fool friends. They've turned their backs on our world. No, there's still time. Come now, Idia. You'll reconsider, right?
I'm sorry, Ominous. I've made up my mind. This food ought to be shared evenly.
Forgive me, Grand Marshal, but I'm going to have to fry your fool daughter to a crisp! Come, Bahamut, we have to win this battle for the sake of the world! For her? We have no choice! Burn them! Burn them all!
I think it was less...
You're about to face Black Mage Ominous Crow and his loyal partner, Bahamut. We will defeat you for Luxendark's sake. Ha-ha!
I don't think it was that he came down here to learn it. He was looking through old records, I believe, trying to figure out exactly how to learn it, and that's when we got trapped. Now, of course, this isn't going to be great because Bahamut and, Ominous mentioned he has Faraja, which could be bad. Of course, he's just going to start fire up. Ha! Damn dispersion. Pico Flare. Ow, that hurts. Alright, so I need to... Did you just say Pico Flare with a... It says Pico Flare with a question mark. Pico Flare? Maybe? That's funny. Now, here's a fun little thing we can do. Form a magic reflecting barrier around the target. Now, the problem with this is the fact that Bahamut's probably going to get healed by fire, but, you know, we'll deal with that after the fact. Magic Mirror. Oh, well, Bahamut's smart at least. Alright, Shamanism, Warhead, Ice Head, and we are going to trample Bahamut into the ground. We are going to cast Lazara Hammer, and we'll put up a, yeah, Lazara Mix, how about that? Idea, we can't really do anything. So we're just gonna go for physical attacks, and Tiz just that's damn. Nice head, trample. Oh right, he can just. Wait, oh my god, that damage! But yeah, that's right, he can just straight up cast fire on Bahamut to heal him. I forgot about that. Now, what I'm going to do here is risky, but it'll work. We're just gonna take Bahamut out. Oh, wow. Okay, well, Mist is still in effect, so I don't think he's going to survive the next one. Tiz, I'm going to need you to increase our magic defense. I'm also going to need you to Curata Mist. And Idea, I'm actually going to have you high potion, so. Whoops! I forgot we had Magic Mirror. I forgot Magic Mirror was in effect. Whoops. Whatever.
Bahamut! That's enough! Fall back!
Oh, it's so nice. Oh, God. Alright, that's it. Keep it up. And we got Black Mage.
Oh, congratulations! I hope you have some plan to save the world!
Well, we have a plan. Whether it succeeds or not, we'll see. But we definitely have a plan. Hey, level 8 Catmancer. Oh my god, it's 5,000 from level 8 to 9. Oh my god. Level 9, from level 9 to 10 must be 10,000. Alright, well with that, Yu has now gotten his secondary job, Black Mage. Actually, eventually, we can just take Wizard off of Yu and just throw Spellcaster on him, or Spellcrafting. So let me tell you, Black Mage Spellcraft is way better than Spirit Magic Spellcraft.
Ropes! Untie me at once!
Finally came to your senses, huh? After all that yelling at us to come to ours. Can't you take a hint from Bahamut and be a good boy?
Bahamut, you're all right?
Of course. All life equal.
Aha!
There we go. Evenly portioned. We have enough for 30 meals. Artemia, we 3, and Idia's party makes 8 of us all together.
Bahamut 9. Ominous 10. All life equal. That's right. There's 10 of us. That leaves 3 meals per person. We'll just have to make it last until help comes. All right. We know you've been waiting, so come and get it. Chew it real good and savor every bite, too. No wolfing it down in one gulp. I'm looking at you, Bahamut.
Ah! Curse you all! Hurry and untie me! We might still have enough time! If I could just teach Femto Flare to Bahamut, if you would just let me try! Curse it!
How's Risotto? Artemia's medicine is working, thank goodness. His fever's gone down.
Ah, that's a relief. Here, let's all take turns caring for him.
Thank you. I can watch him for now. Please, go rest.
Okay. We're going to make it through this, everyone. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am!
Where are we?
Back safe in Yunohana. They've put us up in the bathhouse.
They found us. Is everyone okay?
We're all fine. You and Magnolia are up and moving too.
Artemia? The kids?
They all made it back safely. They're out getting food right now, in fact. We figured you'd be grouchy when you woke up with an empty stomach.
What about Ominous and Bahamut?
They both made it. They're helping out in the boiler room, preparing hot water for the baths.
Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong? Are you still having second thoughts? Going against Ominous and giving up on the Femto Flare?
No. I don't regret anything. I'd make the same decision again if I had to. Besides, I'm sure those two will master Femto Flare someday.
Yeah, I imagine they will.
À la vache, c'est magnifique! Oh my, what a splendid banquet! Miss Idia, the townspeople have all come to express their thanks. Prepare your stomach, Idia. I see a great feast in our future.
And that's the end of the sub-event. We do have another one to take care of, though. Which is right here. First, though, you will be taking on the role of the Black Mage for a bit. By the way, Group Cast All is fucking destructive. Enable group casting from magic, typically unable to be group cast. This effect does not apply to magic targeting yourself. Yeah. And if we look at White Mage, we also have Group Cast Master. Cast single target spells on all targets without suffering any penalty to potency. Group Cast Master will turn Cure into essentially a full heal for the party almost. It's pretty great. Anyway, you taking on the role of our Black Mage. Change abilities. We're gonna switch him back to, well, technically he doesn't need Spirit Master because we don't have light or dark or wind or earth on Black Mage for that matter, so we might as well take that. We do, however, need to take our Spellcraft. Always take Spellcraft. Some substitute we don't really need, so we'll put Absorb Magic Damage. If you learn anything from White Mage that would be useful, Angelic Ward, nah. What about you? Have you learned anything? Barrage. Damage decreases proportional to total attacks. Let's see. Raise the number of offense. The damage you deal will rise with the number of offensive actions given in a turn. Well, that'll be useful whenever we decide to just go full force. Born Warrior arm sufficient increases as you... Oh, right. That's all good, that's all good. Edea doesn't need triple wield. Why do I still have that on her? Ooh, increases the chance of gaining initiative in battle. That's really all we can give her. Sure, why not? Hello. Yes, I will save my game. Can I update data? Highly doubt it. I'm surprised I didn't get any balls from when I did this earlier. Well, he's lowered to level 1. I guess, technically speaking... Nah, I'll save it for later. How long have I been going for? I've been going for about 3.5 hours. So, I think we're gonna stop here, and we're gonna save this sub-event for next time, and then also progress with Chapter 2. The chapters in this game are far longer than they were in Bravely Default. Oh wow, I'm gonna need to get my SP back too. Because I'm in the negatives, that's wonderful. But thank you for joining me once again. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, possibly. Depends on how much I get done off screen, just farming SP and whatnot, but we'll see what happens. So thank you for joining me once again, and I'll see you guys next time.